Empezar.
No hablo español.
Puedes leer la pregunta en inglés.
¿Qué?
Si quieres, puedes leer la pregunta en inglés.
How can visuals and stage performance augment our musical message?
Yeah. Lara.
Es una pregunta muy interesante porque ¿cómo es la espectáculo de luz y dances? ¿Cómo cambio la música? Y es un proceso de imaginación que hace un historia o un message o theme que
La tema, un mensaje.
que con la música y el espectáculo, ¿sí? Hace un sentimiento, una cosa que es más que solamente la música, labras.
Sí.
Solamente labras porque es toca todo los espectadores mucho porque es aquí, no solamente la música, pero aquí un acción. Sí.
Yo soy muy orgulloso de ti. Esto no es fácil y muchos de ustedes están en el punto de hablar mucho en español, están casi ahí. Va a ser como una explosión la próxima vez. Tu español está viniendo. It's coming. It's going to explode soon.
Así que, bueno, yo pienso que la parte visual del show, se podría decir, y la música juntos, es como tú cuando ves una historia o no sé, por ejemplo, tú cuando estás viendo algo o lo escuchas, es diferente como tú lo sientes. Todo yo siento que es en el sentimiento. Es diferente como tú lo sientes al si solo lo escucharas, porque te pega más, porque tú estás viendo físicamente, bueno, no físicamente, pero bueno, sí lo estás viendo cómo son las cosas. Y por ejemplo en el performance de Beyoncé, tú veías sus facción, ¿no? Expresiones, tú veías las expresiones de los bailarines, cómo se movían. Entonces eso de las facciones que hacían como de poder, como yo soy, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Entonces si tú no ves eso, no, como dijo él, no percibes todo el mensaje que quiere dar.
Sí.
Entonces pues eso es lo que yo pienso sobre él.
Excelente, excelente.
Estoy de acuerdo con Nathan y Monse porque visuales y la ropa y expresiones es poder y un mensaje, mensaje. I forgot where I was going.
See, the beautiful thing is one day it'll be flipped and she'll be struggling to come up with the word English and you're going to gently whisper, message. Like that, you know? English. We can go English now. All right.
Okay, so basically what I was saying was the visuals and stage performance, it shows like a stronger message with Beyonce. If you looked at the clothing that she was wearing, it showed like Egyptian symbols and faces, like the Eye of Ra and
Wow.
I knew it in English. And like the Eye of Ra and just the like not tribal but like Egyptian clothing and the gold and like the colors. If you notice, she used like the Greek symbols to like bring together a bigger part. Like I didn't know what it meant, but it seemed like everyone had on the same symbols, like with the I, and then I know it was a K and an A and like a B, and it just showed like a bigger picture than just like regular Coachella performance. And
True.
she was like, she has her own fan base, but it's like she used Coachella as a platform and to use like the effects and the visuals to show the bigger message of like people coming together. And I don't know if you guys heard about it, but for her Coachella performance, she only got paid, not only, but she got paid $4 million while for that performance, which is like a great performance, while Ariana Grande got paid $8 million for like a basic performance that she does like all the time. I like Ariana Grande, so it's not like no tea, no shade. But it's like it's the difference of what she was trying to show. And if you saw the concert, the stage and stuff, and like the people around the stage, it was packed. But it was like the message wasn't like, I don't know how I would say it, like perceived as powerful to everyone. Like I'm black, so to me that was like, whoa, black magic.
Yeah.
So to most people, they won't understand that. It's like it's a bigger picture. And like how I feel, even though she had that much visuals, that much like performance, stage presence, it was like you got to work twice as hard to show your message. So
I also noticed that it's just a little short one. I noticed that she used, like, it made it. I feel like it also made a bigger impact on more towards the African American societies, because she had a primarily African black like performance. Like most of the people on there were only black or were mixed and all that stuff. So I think that also sent a bigger message, saying that like she's having she's standing up for them when they sometimes feel like they don't have any words.
I think like the most captivating thing about most of Beyonce's performances is the way that she like holds herself on stage, like her stage presence just in general. Like she can just be like standing there and you'll just want to like watch her. Like that's just something that she does really well, which I think makes it kind of like accentuates her message a little bit more. Like she can just literally just stand there and all you want to do is look at her and like listen to what she's trying to convey.
And I look back, I don't know if you saw the same thing, I look back and you guys are mesmerized while looking at the screen.
So what I noticed was that with the performances that we've watched, Beyonce, she starts with a lot of people, and for most of them it's the people, like the other people, the dancers and all of them first. And so she's not really only saying like, hey, look at me, it's hey, look at us, we're all one, it's us. And so like, and then she shows that with her song formation, like it's them together as one.
Very good.
Mine kind of relates to what Laura was saying, but just one thing that I noticed when we were watching the video was I feel like the parts where everyone around her was dancing and then she was by herself just singing, like in the middle of it when everything was happening around her, I felt like those were like the most powerful lyrics, the ones that had like the most meaning to her, because you could tell she was really like singing from her heart and like meant what she was saying. So I feel like that's why she had like everyone dancing around her and she was in the middle of the stage standing still, to make it more powerful and like emphasize the moment, so you can really like listen to the words and not be distracted by anything else.
Okay, so adding on to what Olivia said, like in one part of the performance that Beyonce did, yeah, she was in the center of the crowd, and she was singing like freedom, freedom, and I can't move,
like she is showing everyone like I'm stuck in the middle of this crowd, like I can't get out. And it really does like try to show the message that like she wants freedom and she needs it.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even see that. That's awesome. Yeah.
And also kind of relating to what Laura and what other people said about expressions, I felt like her face while she was dancing, like it really showed that she was like passionate and angry about what she was trying to show everyone. And like you wouldn't just do weird like expressions that don't convey the message. Like you wouldn't be happy while you're trying to sing a song that's not really about happiness, but more like how Beyonce was like, trying to sing freedom, and she needed a certain type of facial expression to show it, to make people like really feel it.
Yeah, I feel like another reason she's so good is that she knows how to use like the dancing and the special effects, but then she also knows when to not use them and to make it even more powerful. So she uses both, you know, to create contrast and just, you know, get her message across more.
So I wanted to ask you guys a question. So this is, I look at art very much as context. So things like the spectacle of the show and the power of the lights and the way that they move, the way that they dance, and all the symbolism there. It adds a deeper meaning and a deeper context to it through adding another dimension to the art. So I wanted to ask is what do you lose between, like what is it that you gain from adding this kind of visual spectacle and dimension to it that you don't have just listening to the song? What is the difference between just listening to the song and watching a show like this?
So, like watching the show or in a music video, like you see what she like with the words you might not fully get what she's trying to say or like what she's trying to show, but when there's like the performance and you see that emotion in her, like that's what you get and you feel that emotion, that power that she has.
I'm going to say this is going to be final comment.
Okay.
So to answer your question, Nathan, to me, I'm an auditory learner. So when listening to the song, I hear them better than I see them. But most people, they're visual learners. So when the flashing lights, the colors, the emotion, and if you're watching, they had like a lot of the light switches as she like moved from the front to the back. The lights got brighter and like darker. And like when and it didn't mean like what you guys were saying earlier. It didn't mean like focus on her. It was focusing on the band. And like when they were like stand up, sit down, people they're like paying more attention to like the sound of the music and like I'm really good at listening like the tone of music. So at the more important parts of the song, it was like the tone was like deeper and like kind of like more bass. So you like are deeper into it if you get what I mean. Not confusing it. Yeah.
All right, give them a hand.